Hello, welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. I'm drawing in the sketchbook again with a marker, which I've been using for the last three sketches, but it's definitely running out of ink, which is sad, but also like it's okay. Now I have to go back to using other things, probably other markers, maybe my fountain pen, but I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, I really like this face though. I think it's really cool. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have that much to say about the piece. The the construction of it, just I'm drawing and stuff just worked out. I tried to make stuff a little bit weird and it worked for some reason. I'm sitting in my car and yeah, like and subscribe. Join the Discord. Links in the description for all the stuff. Please do that. That would be very cool. Yeah. I guess I'll tell you about my day or my two last 2 days. Yeah. So yesterday I had a long shift in the evening, or a longer shift in the evening, which meant since I went to the gym in the afternoon, so I didn't have time before to go to work. I didn't have time to make a drawing, aka a video, before I had to go to work. And it was pretty nice. It was the goodbye dinner, which at my job means that all the old people who are here at they are here for a week or 2 weeks. This was a 2 week group, which means like they are much more attached to each other and they're much more attached to the place, and it's a different vibe than when it's only 1 week, but it's just it's very fun, it's very nice, and people are happy, and it's great, and the food's good, and yeah, it's just fun. So it's always a laugh, a great time to be there on a Monday. Yeah. So and I was here today too on a is it Thursday or Tuesday? I can never remember. I don't think I'm ever gonna remember it. But the day after Monday, which is today, I was there also. I had to clean up a bunch of stuff and make sure that the dining hall and the kitchen was squeaky clean because the next group are they're coming tomorrow, I think. Yeah, they're coming like tomorrow at like 10 a.m. But luckily, I'm off that. I don't have to work that day, which means I have to go to gym. I'll go to the gym and I'll hang out with some friends. Yeah. Oh yeah, remember, I'm still collecting questions for my 1,000 subscriber Q&A. So like, write something if you have any questions at all. Yeah, just just had to throw that out there because I keep forgetting it, but it's also like I can't keep promoting it in. I can, but it's fair to forget it, I guess. Um, yeah. So all around, it's been a nice couple of days. I haven't started a painting yet, which is super sad. Well, it's not sad. I just haven't had the time. But I can't really decide if I want to do a big painting or a smaller painting. I'm leaning towards doing a bigger painting because I want to, but I feel like I should probably if I like, not because of the YouTube thing, not because of making a video, but just because I'm going on holiday soon, I might make a smaller drawing. But it doesn't really matter when I get it done if it's before or after, so probably gonna make a larger painting, but we'll see. Like, it can all change in the matter of a second because I may decide to do something completely different, but we'll never know until I do. I guess I'll never know until I decide something different, I guess. Yeah. I don't really have that much crazy interesting stuff. I have some stuff, I guess, like, yeah, we're getting closer to going to Berlin with my friends, which I'm very excited about, which is like, it's gonna be probably the highlight of my summer in terms of doing stuff. And this week, like I think it's on the 11th, it's the last graduation party for me this year, which I'm so happy about because holy crap, there's been like it's not a problem of partying, but it's the constant partying, and it's the constant, you know, you don't I know I don't have to indulge and party, but it's like, even if you don't drink or, you know, all this stuff, you still get kind of drained in your head. You get tired because you sleep much less and you sleep worse, and it's just also like you have to be around people a lot, which is not a problem, but you're like, when you're at a party, it's different than just being around people normally. At least I think it is, and I feel like it is. So I'm happy that it's soon to be over. But it's been fun. There's been very fun parties. I haven't been sad about going to any of them. So that's very good. That's like also something I was like not scared about, but since it's such a large mix of people, it's like, okay, this can either be pretty good or very bad. Like it could go both ways, because it's like this, just how it is. But it's been great. At least the parties I went to were great, and I didn't experience a party dying out too quickly. I've heard about some of my other friends, um, which I couldn't make it to theirs, sadly. Some parties like kind of died out quick, quicklier, more quickly, because everybody had been partying like the last couple of days. But that's completely fair, I guess. Yeah. So summer break, it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna do art, go to the gym, and of course I decided what I'm gonna do for Berlin. I'm gonna make a vlog on my camcorder, probably in Danish. It's not gonna be anything crazy. If it's bad, I'm not gonna upload it. If it's good or something usable, I will upload it. I will make it to a cool video, probably, but we'll see. Maybe I won't, maybe I will, but can't promise anything. But at least I'm taking the camcorder and I'm remembering to record. So yeah, this will be like, just a heads up. Also, I just got a cool vinyl record, which is what I was listening to while drawing this. And if you don't know this about me, I like poems and poetry and all that sorts of stuff. If it's good, if it's good poetry and great poems, I like it. If it's not, then I don't like it. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, and I was listening to Jim Morrison's An American Prayer, which is a really cool project. Which is like what it was done in like 83, no, 83, yeah, 73. 78, 78. I'm so bad at years. 78, which is a long time ago. It's a great record, and I got it for a really great price. I got it secondhand, but like it's only like a little bit dusty. Of course, it's used, but it's not like extremely used. So that's really nice, and yeah, sounds great. Is a great record. What's more to like? And I do that sometimes. I listen to records while I draw. Mostly because if there's nothing on YouTube or no movie I'm watching or anything like that, it's a great way of having some background noise. But of course, when I paint, I have no background noise, because you can't listen to music when you're recording on your phone, which is fair, I guess. And I don't really have a screen or anything with me because I feel like it's distracting when I paint, but it's different. Sometimes I also do it in complete quiet. The last two videos, which I did at my friend's house, those were done completely quiet, because well, yeah, just because I felt like it. I guess. Yeah. I also tried a different nose here, which I like a lot. It's very close to the others, don't get me wrong. Like, it's still very similar, but it's different in a couple of ways. But yeah, I actually really like this face. And I may try to recreate it, or at least use some elements from it in a painting at some point. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I can never promise anything about what I'm gonna do, especially in art, because it's like sometimes I forget stuff, sometimes I just change my mind, and that's just how it is. There's nothing more you can do about it. And I think that's something you gotta recognize as an artist. Like, art is a very fluid practice. It's very rarely about creating exactly what you want to create, to a point. Like, create what you want to create, but you can't always, like, it kind of happens. You do it, and that's the way it happens. Even if you don't like it, that's the way it happens. Um, but yeah, it's just pretty cool. It's a pretty cool face, though. It's a really great face. I wouldn't say I'm getting better at faces, but I'm drawing faces all the time. I'm just doing more stuff, committing more random, doing more random things with my art in a good way, like incorporating some liberating freedom in terms of splashes of paint or ink, or just overall some crazy stuff, and having very loose ideas, not having anything completely precise down to what is exactly going to be, but making stuff which is like, it would be really cool if it was something like this. And I think I want to work like that much more, where it's, let's make something like this instead of let's make exactly this. Like, talking to myself. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Something else you could know what means is that this video is about to end. So please like, subscribe, comment if you haven't, especially if you've watched this far. And I want to say thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Yeah, the video's done, I guess. Bye.